Hey yo guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we're going to be discussing up the fact that the PS5 restock and long-term PS5 restocks are still in major trouble, and the fact that we also have some brand new information that I actually never knew about, and I'm kind of surprised because I think a lot of it does always go really bad to the PlayStation as well, but we have a lot of brand new PlayStation 5 restock updates in terms of restocks, how the restocks are going, bad information in regards to it as well. So for all of you guys out there that are still trying to actually go find a PlayStation or even also the Xbox, this is kind of bad news, but also interesting news and good news to be aware of too as well. If you guys are brand new, welcome guys. We do cover a lot of restock news and also just overall general news like this as well. So if you guys like all this type of stuff for Sony news, games, etc., make sure you guys are subscribed to the YouTube channel itself with the notifications on, or make sure you guys are subscribed just for the PS5 giveaway. We're giving out one of those as well. Leave a like if you guys enjoy these types of videos. Comment down below your thoughts as well, especially for this type of stuff. As well, we always have the Amazon links down below for the disc and digital. If you guys want to go and check the Twitter and Twitch stream, link down below. The Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go get free Bitcoin and Weeble. Sign up for Weeble and deposit $100. You guys go get free stocks. So let's go dive into this. So basically this article is going to be talking about how the PS5 restock is actually going to go get worse, and also the fact that some actual major things are literally even being canceled 100%, which to me is, well, very, very surprising news. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts as we read through it and look through it as well. And also, I just hope all of us can get our consoles sooner rather than later, because everything, I feel like every single time we make a video on this, it just seems like it's getting worse and worse. Especially if you guys saw the video a few days ago where we literally have cargo ships being stunk. We have also cargo ships being sunk with PlayStations on them. So now we have even more bad news mixed on in. But of course, always don't forget there's still going to be restocks happening and going, so it's not the end of the world, but always nice to be aware of. So we have this brand new article over here, basically saying why the restock disaster is set to get worse and how it's still going to be a headache for a while, which I honestly kind of agree based on how many people are still subbed to us and watching all this stuff. And let me go give you guys my thoughts. So let's go and face it. The PS5 restock situation of the last 4 months has been nothing short of a disaster, which is true. You guys know how many videos I've made? It's crazy. I just want you guys to be able to go walk into a store and get your console. I can't wait for that day. It's gonna be exciting. Sort of a disaster. It looks like the situation is only going to get worse. For those unaware, I'm sure you guys all know if you guys watch my channel, there is currently a global semiconductor shortage delaying the manufacturing of electronics, and the chip shortage is now reaching a crisis point. There's a perfect storm of supply and demand factors going on here, but basically, there is a new level of demand that can't be kept up with. Everything is in crisis and is getting worse, claims tech analyst Neil Campling via The Guardian. So like another actual publication, which is true. If you guys have been seeing all these places, even like I was looking even on eBay, and even the Switch is selling over retail by over $100 and sometimes even more. Even Nintendo DSs as well, you know, even the old Xboxes and PlayStations. I literally saw someone spend $450 on a PlayStation 4. Bear in mind, you guys can get a PlayStation 5 digital for $400. Everything is going crazy in terms of technology. It's insane. The crux of the issue is that the shortage extends far beyond the world of gaming. It's impacting manufacturing for a huge range of products, including TVs, phones, and even vehicles, which we've known about that before. You know about the semiconductors and all that stuff as well. With so many sectors competing for a limited supply of chips, significant strain is being put on supply lines. Now, this is kind of the thing I want to go touch on because I did not even know about this. And the fact that this is actually getting so bad that this is happening is a major telling point of how hard it's going to be for these next few months. Granted, as I mentioned, we're still going to be having people making stock, getting stock, and moving stock. There's always going to be more consoles and PlayStations as well. So don't be too bad, especially as more people keep on getting drops. Like this last Target drop, a lot of people got consoles. Same with the Amazon drops and everything else, Walmart drops. It keeps them getting easier. Drops last longer, so don't be too stressed. Now, maybe be stressed in like 2 months when there's more games coming out for the PlayStation that are exciting to go play, such as Ratchet and Clank. But until then, don't worry about it. Don't stress it. You guys can go relax. Just have fun with it, if anything. But this is the major thing. We've already been seeing Samsung effectively cancel the Galaxy Note 21 this year, which I didn't even know about. I personally even have my Note myself. I love my Note. Okay, let's right here. Due to the chip shortage. So now we're even seeing other implications of real life issues being started from all these major chip issues that 100% affect the PlayStation 5s and Xboxes for sure. I didn't even know this was even going to happen. Like, that's insane that an entire, like, this is like a once a year production that keeps on getting delayed now, which really demonstrates the scale of the issue. Companies worldwide are being forced to readjust their even release schedules and sale expectations in light of this increasingly worsening situation. So it's even going in worse and worse and worse the longer this keeps on going on, because the production's just not there. And as I mentioned, I always kind of think that the PS5 should have been delayed. I truly kind of think that They honestly should have. I really think it should have. Mainly for the Xbox and that. I think they were both competing with each other and basically had to go so hardcore to like basically undercut each other to release it around the same time. But realistically, I think they both would have did really good if they just stocked up another maybe like 3 or 4 months of supply, or maybe even did it for even next year. Honestly, I think it would have been fine. Sony said last month that it might not hit the sales target, we kind of touched on that before, that it set for 2021. So basically Sony has not even been hitting the numbers, or not even get their expectation numbers, which is mainly due to, you know, all these semiconductors. Not due to lack of demand, but lack of supply, because they need to make more consoles for all of us. We can actually go get them. We don't have to stay up until 3 in the morning, you know, trying to get this stuff. Similarly, Microsoft's Phil Spencer has previously suggested that the Xbox Series X stock issues would continue into the second half of the year, which I think with almost without a doubt, especially based on almost April as of now, that is going to keep on happening almost no matter what. I think it's going to be a little bit longer. Now, granted, as I keep on mentioning, as time keeps on going on, there's more consoles being made every single day, and also that means that there's less people competing for consoles as well. Scalping prices keep going down as well, mostly. So it also means that there's less competition for scalpers. It's just all around good. A lot of major retailers are also dealing with scalpers, such as not letting people buy more than one console, etc. So like they are making progress, and you guys shouldn't be too stressed or too worried, but it is a little bit sad to see that it's been still so hard. So don't hold your breath for the chip shortage to be resolved soon. According to Kaplan, there is no sign of supply catching up or demand decreasing while prices are rising across the chain, which I can kind of disagree to as well, because more people have the consoles, less demand. But until if people want to get it, they're going to go get it in the first place. But yeah, I think supply is going to take a long time, and we already kind of know that. And I think some of the numbers that they actually are trying to go and do are very, very high, such as Sony. Campling also makes the grim prediction that the rising costs will soon be passed on to the consumer, with tech products such as the iPhone 13 likely to receive a price bump to account for the financial burden of acquiring semiconductors, which also may lead to some random rumors, because a lot of people are saying how the PS5 and Xbox should be even more expensive, and I would almost kind of agree. Now, I don't want Sony to go and agree and bump up the price, but I do kind of think their normal price points right now are selling too much at a loss, which makes it harder for them to want to go and invest more money on either securing more semiconductors from other retailers, such as in Japan or China, etc. And it also makes it harder for them to even just go and make more profits, so it doesn't really kind of incentivize them to want to make more, because they know the demand's still going to probably be there 4 months from now, 6 months from now, etc. Which is kind of insane. But it's also insane, too, that the Note is even to maybe be canceled, and that the iPhone might either be canceled, delayed, or just cost even more, which is just not good. Like, I don't think all of us collectively could agree that we want to spend even more money, even if on like a phone. We certainly won't expect Sony or Microsoft to retroactively increase the cost. I agree, the cost is probably going to stay the same, but they may not want to go and incentivize making more. Increase the cost of the PS5 or Xbox Series X. But if you are hoping to see any sales or discounts on either next-gen machine this year, prepare for disappointment. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any chance in all and ever, well, not ever, but at least for this year, that there's going to be any sales. Now, maybe slightly better bundle pricing, I can maybe see that, but that's just more so on like the games that are included in the bundles, or the technology such as controllers or headsets might be a little bit easier to go and get, which would make sense on how they can maybe lower the price. But I don't think there's going to be any things or sales for a very long time, maybe not even until like the middle of 2022, if that. If anything, the major thing I want to go and see, kind of a little bit of a random subject, leave a comment down below if you guys agree. I want to see more custom limited edition consoles. Now, I love my normal, like my normal console itself. I think it looks kind of nice. But one of my favorite things is having those custom limited edition consoles for certain games, such as, Last of Us, Halo, etc., for Microsoft as well. So that's one thing I would like to see. And I actually wonder if they're still having constraint issues with getting the consoles now, if they actually will even get those anytime in the near future. So hopefully we'll actually see if that happens. While supply lines are clearly constrained and look to be set so for some time, we're still doing everything we can to make buying a PS5 as painless as possible. It's basically just them trying to be like, hey, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. But instead of that, you guys just sub to me if you guys want, either or. But overall, my thoughts on this. We've kind of seen lots of these little bits and pieces of rumors with the semiconductors, etc. But one of the more major things I want to touch on for new information is more on the effect on the iPhones and the actual, notes. So I've known that there's been semiconductor issues. We've covered up on the channel, etc., with cars and everything. But the fact that some of the other major competing brands, such as Samsung, such as Apple, the fact that they're even delaying their technological advances, I guess, for the actual phones and stuff is insane to think about. And it also, I think, kind of shows how severe it is with the PS5s and the Xboxes on how hard it is to make, how hard it is to get the actual semiconductor piece, which is the major one piece that almost every technology needs, and also how the fact that almost all these factories are basically running at 100% capacity, which is not good at all. It's not good because we just can't get the stuff we need. So this is overall, I think, still really bad news. Now, don't get too worried, because as I keep on mentioning, Sony is still trying their best to go and fix the issues, try their best to keep on making more consoles, and trying their best, to get as much as they can. And we also do have our own domestic things being worked on to make more consoles as well, which is nice, for semiconductors. But it is a very telltale sign of the fact that some things like the Notes and the iPhones are either going to be increased in price, which is unexpected, or even delayed, which I still think on either or Sony and Microsoft should have done with their consoles for the PS5 and Xbox. So very interesting news, very bad news as well, and hopefully we'll actually have some sort of a nice design to go and fix this issue, or at least on the bright side, hopefully we'll have enough supply being made or stocked on up for the next few months, so hopefully the demand will go down a lot, and at least for scalpers, they won't have to be so hardcore. My ideal goal, and I'm sure you guys agree, is I just want to go walk inside a store and get it. And well, hopefully we're slowly working towards that as more and more people get their consoles. But a little bit of a sad article based on this stuff, but I feel like it's kind of nice to know and showcase up you guys so you guys can see how it's affecting even other products too as well. But on the end of the day, hopefully we could all just get our consoles sometime soon. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Comment down below your thoughts. I'd love to hear them. I'll probably go through every comment myself. As well as subscribe to the channel if you guys like Sony news, restock news, or whatever. Probably have some more restock news on throughout the channel today. Also subscribe for the PS5 giveaway going on. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. We always have the Amazon links down below for the disc and digital if you guys want to go check and see it throughout the day. The Twitter and Twitch stream. Definitely go follow up the Twitter and Twitch if you guys would like. And of course the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble. Deposit $100. You guys go get free stock and free money, and Coinbase. If you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency, you guys go and get free Bitcoin. Always linked down below. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Hopefully we'll get our consoles all soon. Love you guys.